Well, I can tell you, having been a youth minister part-time, full-time, on and off for 22 years, in years past, there really wasn't a place that we directly connected to as youth ministers. For resources, for questions, for events, there really wasn't any connection. We were kind of our own little islands. And, but however, I have to give kudos to PhillyOMY. Since you all came in, it's been great. There's just an endless list of resources that I go on and I can find something by topic. That was never there. I was looking for that for years. As a group of Bucks County youth ministers, we used to meet and just pull our resources together once a month to try and make things happen. So it was a lot more stressful. The fact that you guys have events for our kids, not just Bucks County kids, Montgomery County kids, Chester County kids, I love that because, you know, teens don't like to come out of their bedroom, so they don't like to come out of the upper room at church either from youth ministry. So to bring them to an event where you bring everyone else there and they realize they are not the only teens whose parents want them to go to youth group or go to Mass, that there is a bigger church that they're part of. Support for a youth minister is almost like blood for the human body, because if you know any youth minister, they may look like they got it all together, but inside, y'all, we're falling apart. We're just, by the grace of God, we're doing what we're doing. It's a 7-day-a-week job. Some people it is paid, some people it's not paid. And so when you provide not just events, you know, it makes our lives easier, but it's also better for our teens. It helps in terms of resources because not every parish has the financial backing that other parishes have. And so you step in and you give us this event that doesn't really cost us or our kids, because not all of our kids can pay to come to these events. You make it doable. You make bigger events doable for us. You also move around, like you're in each county, out of each county, you're visiting each church, each parish, and I love that. And you offer scholarships for things for kids that can't pay. That's legitimate. Even in the richer parishes, there are teens who cannot pay for things. Steubenville Retreat, NCYC, the list can go on and on. It can even be a one-day thing. It's so desperately needed. And I mean, as a youth minister, however, when we have retreats and evenings of like self-care, we don't stop to think about ourselves. Kind of like what moms do. If y'all are moms, y'all know what I'm talking about. We never stop to think what we need. We're always next day, next month, next week. We plan 5 months out. We're always on the move, but you make us feel connected so that we feel seen and we feel affirmed and we feel supported. Whatever we need, we can call and say, hey, do you have this? Have you heard of this? Do you have a guy that speaks on this? Do you have anyone in Bucks County that does this? And so on and so forth. It's just invaluable. Like, just thank you, Archbishop, for putting this office together, because in 22 years, I have not had an office that has reached out to me as a youth minister since this time. And that is legitimate. And all my brothers and sisters in Christ that are youth ministers would say the same exact thing. And it just really gives me joy, and it makes our jobs a lot easier. So thank you.